Hey everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. It is time for a full Kroger ad preview. So the entire ad that runs from Wednesday, it'll be August the 20th and go through Tuesday the 26th of 2025. Now, I did have a sneak peek ad preview on Sunday, and we have a new mega sale that's happening. This is a completely new week one of a 3-week sale, but it was missing so much because it is a brand new sale. So we're going to gather a lot more information in this one. So I'm really excited. Do me a huge favor if you'd like to save money at Kroger. I post almost daily here on the channel. Take a couple days off here and there, but hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on those deals. That way you're the first to know. Like yesterday's video had 3 freebies in it. Did you see that video? If you didn't see it, go watch it because you have 1 day left, Tuesday, as I'm making this video, to grab those deals. And then tomorrow is going to start everything that you see in this particular ad preview. All right, let's jump into this. So as always, just take into consideration that this is a regional ad, so there may be some changes based on your region, especially when it comes to produce and a little bit of the meat department. So otherwise, everything usually is roughly the same with slight variations. So this region is my own that we're looking at. If you want to check out the sneak peek, it was in Georgia. This one is in that northern Kentucky, greater Cincinnati region. So if you happen to be in my region, this is your ad. So Granger County tomatoes or Videla sweet onions are going to be $1.49 per pound. We have the Heritage Farm boneless chicken breast or thighs for $2.69 per pound. Cantaloupe, King of the West honeydew melon or personal watermelons will be $2.88 each. I'll come back to the 2-day sale, so bear with me here. We have the boneless pork loin, tenderloin. This is $2.99 per pound, or it is the St. Louis style pork ribs. Also $2.99 per pound. Hillshire Farm ultra thin lunch meat and Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage is going to be $3.99. We also have the Kroger butter for $3.50 each. Now, if you don't need Kroger butter, hold off on that. We did tend to see that on a weekly digital regularly, so you're probably going to see a better deal on that at some point in time. Then we have the Stouffer's Lean Cuisine entrees. These are in week 3 of this 4 for $10 sale, so this is probably going to be the last week that we see it. I know that I just said we're in a brand new sale cycle week, but sometimes there's like these random sales that just start and stop on their own. And since this will be the 3rd week that this is happening, I highly doubt we'll see this next week. So if you need any of the Stouffer's or Lean Cuisine entrees for this $2.50 price point, I would grab them. They're regularly priced at $3.99, so it is quite a bit of savings. And then we do have the 12 packs of soda, buy 2, get 2 free. This is a pretty good deal, especially if you need it. Now just take note that the buy 2, get 3 free is the best sale that we see. We might see that pop up next week since we do have like a holiday week in there. That could happen. Otherwise, it's rare that we see it, but it does usually fall around the holidays. And then as I scoot down here, we do have the Dave's Killer Bread, organic bread, and bagels. These are going to be buy 1, get 1 free. So an automatic 50% off. Doritos, Lay's, potato chips, or Fritos will be 3 for $8. Or whatever that is. Oh my goodness. I've not thought on the math on that. And then we have the White Claw Mike's Variety Pack of Truly, 12 packs. These are going to be $15.99. So, yeah, that's crazy. That wasn't even in the, so it's $2.66 each. I don't think that was in the sneak peek, was it? I feel like I wasn't. $2.66 for the 3 for $8. All right, scooting back up here to the 2-day sale. We're going to check this out. The Kroger red potatoes are $2.99, and then we have the Ballpark meat franks or hot dogs, 3 for $5 or $1.67 each, which is a pretty good price for those. My favorite here is the Kroger potato chips and tortilla chips. They're going to be just 99 cents. This is a really, really good price. I'm going to probably just like stock up and grab all, limit of 5. I'm going to grab all 5 of them come 2-day sale and like hide 4 of them so my kids don't demolish them in like 3 days. We can pull them out as needed. Ice Mountain Spring Water is going to be $2.99. That is for a 24 pack there. Again, a limit of 5 on that. And again, check your region. There might be slight differences there. All right, moving on down, we have the weekly digital deals. So these are digital coupons. They are not available to clip just yet. Just wait till Wednesday. If you're watching this on Wednesday, they're available to clip. But if you're watching this on the day that it comes out on Tuesday, they're not available just yet. You'll have a week to grab them. You can grab up to 5 in the same transactions. This is where that stockpiling kind of mentality comes into play. And they're store coupons. We compare them with manufacturer coupons, and we compare them with rebates. If you need any rebates, Ibotta, Fetch, Checkout 51, Swagbucks, Merrifield, any of those, I have my referral codes linked in the description box below. Do me a huge favor and sign up using those referral codes. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but also helps give you some sort of extra savings in the process. All right, we have the Kroger 73% lean ground beef in a 3-pound roll. They're $3.99 per pound. They're normally priced at $5.49 per pound, so it's going to be about $12 for this. Then we have the General Mills. These are the giant size cereals that are regularly priced at $5.49, so they're going to be $3.99 each. We're going to be looking for dollar off 2 coupons, digital coupons. Check your Catalina coupons. Like I just had a $1.50 off 3 coupon that would apply to this. And then also look for Ibotta rebates. I currently have a whole bunch of Ibotta rebates that would work on these, but definitely check and see what you have there to make it even cheaper. And then we have the Kroger peanut butter and the apple juice 64 ounce for 99 cents. This is a really, really good one here. Regularly priced. I think that says $2.89 or $2.99. It's real small print for me there. But 99 cents is a really great deal. So hopefully you're able to score that. And then the Cuties seedless mandarins 3-pound bag is $3.49, otherwise priced at $5.49. Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches 4 to 10 count, as well as the Cliff Bars, the 5 count. These are regularly priced at $4.99, otherwise you'd pay $6.99. And then the Hostess multi-pack snacks are going to be $1.99, otherwise you'd pay $2.99. So there's some good deals there. Let's keep looking at some of these weekly digital deals. All right, and as I forgot to scroll down here, we do have 4 times the field points on Friday. It's just in a different part of the ad. Normally it's up in that upper right-hand corner, but they put something about getting your shots for flu and so forth. So just make sure that you load that digital coupon. It is available to load right now, so you can clip it now and wait till Friday to use it. If you happen to be at 2 times the field points region, that's what you'll get. All right, so more weekly digital deals here include the Hillshire Farm smoked sausage. The Kroger dinner sausage links are $3.99. Otherwise, you pay $4.99. We also have the Honeycrisp apples. These are going to be $2.49 per pound, otherwise priced at $3.49. We have the Private Selection mesquite smoked turkey breast. These are in the sliced or the grab and go section in the deli. They're going to be $8.99 per pound, or $10.99 is what they would cost without this weekly digital. Red Baron pizza is still $3.49, not going back down to $2.99, which I want to see. But anyway, otherwise you pay $4.49. I believe the regular price is $5.49, so you are saving a little bit of money there. Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers. This is actually not a bad deal, especially with the way prices have gone up. These used to be able to grab them for 99 cents, but now they're $1.49, otherwise priced at $2.49. So I remember the days. I had little ones when goldfish was everything. Then we have the Kroger Deluxe Party Pail Ice Cream, 128 ounce. These are going to be $5.99, regularly priced at $6.99. I think they're a little bit more than that, but they'll be on sale this week for $6.99 without that weekly digital. We have the Lance snack crackers, sandwich crackers, and then the Kroger string cheese 12 count. These will be $2.99. Otherwise, you would pay $4.99 without the coupon. Drumstick cones are going to be $4.99. Otherwise, you'd pay $6.99. And check Ibotta. Well, again, like I say, check Ibotta. That's more of a note for me to check Ibotta because I will do all the matchups for you. But we'll be checking Ibotta for that to see if there's any matchups there. Frito-Lay multi-packs, 18 count, $7.99. Regularly priced at $10.49. This is a pretty good deal, especially if you want those grab-and-go chips for lunches, whatever the case might be. Crest toothpaste and then Oral-B toothbrushes are 99 cents, regularly priced at $1.49. Not a good deal. Highly pass on this one. You can do much better with coupon deals, so just leave that one. We have the Tide laundry detergent, 30 to 34 ounce, and the Gain laundry detergent, 46 ounce. These are going to be $3.99, regularly priced at $5.99, so it is a bit of a savings there as well. And then this will be the first week with the mega sale, obviously, but the first week of the buy 2 household, baby, or pet items, of course, participating items, that is, and you're going to save $10 instantly. And these will be your big, expensive items. Very rarely are the items even under $10, so it's not like you're going to be able to get a ton of free stuff, I should say. Nothing will probably be free. Usually everything is anywhere from 15 to sometimes $40, like especially when it comes to diapers and things like that. So it is an extra way to get some good savings here. I will have some matchups for you come Wednesday, so just be prepared for that. We have our fingers crossed on some Kleenex or Puffs, I think it was, tissue. So hopefully that's in there because that is probably the best deal that we get without any extra coupons added onto it. All right, so here's a part of the ad that we did not see in the sneak peek, and I'm excited that we've got some more weekly digitals, including the Palmolive dishwashing liquid. Is a 20-ounce bottle. It's $1.79, regularly priced at $2.99. Now, here's the kicker. Are we going to get a manufacturer coupon to pair with this? We currently do not have one, but we had one a few weeks ago, so we're due to get one. So it'll be interesting to see if we have that to pair with it. It may not come in till like Sunday or something like that, but fingers crossed we'll see that and get these for super cheap. Then we have the Dial bar soap for $2.49, regularly priced at I think that's $3.99 there. And then the Toastmaster toasters, as well as that's the 2 slice, as well as the Coffee Maker 12 cup are going to be $14.99. You're only saving $2. That's kind of surprising. I kind of figured they'd be a little bit more than that. So the $16.99 is either the sale or regular price on these, but you can get them for $14.99. So there you go. In the sneak peek part of the ad, we got to see this part of the mega sale, but we're going to get a second page here in just a second. So I'm going to fly through these. Just a quick reminder for those of you that are new to Kroger or new to couponing, you do have to buy 5 or more participating items. Feel free to mix and match however you'd like. You don't have to buy 5 of one individualized item. Once you get to that minimum of 5 participating items, the $1 per item comes off at checkout. That's just a sale price, so we can easily pair it with coupons, store or manufacturer coupons. They can be in any kind of form, digital, printable, insert coupons from the Sunday paper. Do we have any of those left? Mailer coupons, whatever the case might be. And then, of course, we pair them with rebate apps like Ibotta and Fetch. Check out 21 or 5121. I'm making up new terms here. Anyway, all of those. So we get really, really good deals. If you are subscribed to the channel on Wednesday, I get up at 3 a.m. and I start finding deals for you. And I have a video out by 8 a.m. almost every single week. Sometimes maybe a few minutes late, but generally it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So make sure that you are subscribed and that you are checking that out, because I'm one of the first people, if not the first person, to put out deals for you. Everybody else comes in the afternoon. I mean, they're smart. They get sleep. I get up super early and start finding you deals. So do me a huge favor and help support the channel by subscribing and doing all that stuff. Okay, moving on. We have the Jell-O gelatin or pudding and the Kraft salad dressing for $1.99 after Mega. Betty Crocker fruit snacks and Pringles party stacks are going to be $1.99 after Mega. We have the Pop-Tarts Nature Valley bars. These are going to be $1.99 after Mega sale. Kroger fruit and grain bars, as well as Funables fruit snacks 10 count will be $1.49 with Mega sale. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce 18 ounce and the Success Rice 4 count will be $1.49 with Mega sale. Let's get on down here. We have the Gatorade 12 pack as well as the Lipton Tea 12 pack. These are going to be $5.99 with Mega sale price. Kroger juice cocktail 64 ounce or the Jif peanut butter are going to be $1.99 with Mega sale. We have the Lunchly snack kits. These are $3.49 with Mega sale. We have the Thomas English muffins 6 count or I can't believe it's not butter spread 15 ounce for $2.99 with Mega sale price. Keebler cookies as well as Juicy Juice 64 ounce. It's going to be $2.49 with that Mega sale price. And then we have the Nabisco Ritz crackers, the Club crackers. These are going to be $2.99 with that Mega sale price. Sargento sliced cheese and Wonder Bread 20 ounce will be $1.99 with Mega sale. Philadelphia cream cheese and Almond Breeze almond milk is going to be $2.49 with Mega sale. And the last one on this page is the hefty trash bags for $8.99 with that Mega sale price. And again, I flew through that, but we did see that in the sneak peek. So now let's move on to the page that we did not see in that sneak peek ad preview. All right, we're going to add some more here, some more awesome deals to our mega sale, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you're super excited about. So we have the Thomas bagels. These are going to be $3.49 with mega sale price. This is local, so you'll have to check, but the Skyline chili, which Skyline chili is a big thing here in Cincinnati area. So you may or may not have this in your ad. And then the Totino's Pizza Rolls 50 count. These are going to be $4.99 with mega sale price. Kraft American Singles and Intimates Little Bites 5 count are going to be $2.99 with the mega sale price. General Mills, like smaller size cereals, will be $1.79 with mega sale price. I believe currently with the 5-time digital coupon sale, they're $1.49. Am I off there? No, they're $1.49 right now. So, yeah, that might be a better price for you to grab cereal. So if you want the smaller boxes, I might stock up on them this week. So just keep that in mind. All right, Kroger freezer bags, Dole fruit bowls, 4 count. These are $1.99 with that mega sale price. We have the Green Mountain Donut Shop or McCaff K-Cups. These are $6.99 right here for the mega sale. However, in current sale week, they're buy 2, get 3 free. So it's I think it's like $18 for 5 boxes, which ends up being like 3 something per box. So again, if you're going to get the coffee, go get it now while it's got a really good deal, as opposed to waiting for this mega sale. Then we have the Hormel Bacon Private Selection meatballs. These will be $5.99 with mega sale. Cookies and cream ice cream cakes, as well as the double layer cake, is going to be $15.99 with mega sale. Mission Carb Balanced Tortilla 8 count and Kraft Mac and Cheese 4 to 5 count are going to be $3.99 with that mega sale price. Scooting on down, we have the Tampax tampons for $8.49 with mega sale. We have the Dove body wash for $7.49, which I know you should have just gotten a deal on that recently with weekly digital and a 10 off 40. So hopefully you did better than $7.49. We have Ben & Jerry's ice cream and Halo Top ice cream. These are going to be $3.99 with the mega sale price. All right, sizzle and spice and everything nice. How cute is that? So find summertime deals. It is still really stinking hot here in Northern Kentucky. So here are some grill out deals for you. The Wendy's beef patties, 1 pound would be $7.99. We have the Kroger 73% lean beef burgers. It's 2 pounds for $9.99. And we have the Home Chef smoked St. Louis style ribs for $12.99. We have the private selection buns for $2.99, the Bush's Best Baked or grilling beans, as well as the Kroger singles American cheese, that is, for $2.50 each. Heinz yellow mustard is going to be $1.99. And then we have the Kingsford original charcoal there for $10.49. And if you need the charcoal lighter fluid, it's going to be $6.99. We have the Michelob Ultra Yuling Flight, as well as, that's it, I guess. Sorry, we have $18.99 after a $6 manufacturer's rebate coupon. You can probably find those in Kroger Cashback. That's usually where we find those if you're wanting this item. And then we have the Hatch chili peppers for $1.49 per pound. All right, next we have shop at our exclusive brands, including Simple Truth, Kroger, and Private Selection. And then we have the alcohol deals on the far right-hand side of the screen. I'm not going to read those to you, but do take note of them, especially with the manufacturer rebate coupons. Those you'll find in a Kroger Cashback. Clip those, and then you'll get that price that they're advertising for after you get the cashback. You're still going to pay that full price or sale price, whatever that might be. All right, we have the Kroger turkey burgers, frozen 2 pounds for $8.49. Private Selection snacking tomatoes, as well as the Kroger mini sweet peppers, 2 pounds. These are going to be $5. Kroger cheeses, 12 to 16 ounce, will be $3.50 each. Kroger giant size cereals will be $3.49, and Kroger tea, 128 ounce, will be $3.49. And then finally, Kroger's food storage will be $7.99. Scooting on down, let's check out some lower prices here. This includes the Eggo waffles. These will be $3.29. Broccoli crowns will be $1.99 per pound. Kroger ground dinner sausage, $4.29. We have the Coffee Mate creamer for $4.49. Fage yogurt, 32 ounce, will be $6.99. And then Kroger Deluxe ice cream. It says it's dropping to $2.99, but it's been $2.99 for weeks. So I don't know that it ever was more than that. So that's interesting that it says everyday low price. So I guess that's what it is. It's not dropping. That's what it is. All right, I get it now. I'm seeing it. They all say everyday low price except for the ground dinner sausage says price drop, which honestly, a lot of times we see that on weekly digital for $3.99. So if you want to sit on that and wait for a weekly digital, I would do that. All right, let's check out some things that are not in our sneak peek ad preview, including the find your favorite natural items. So Chobani creamer is going to be $4.50 each, as well as the silk almond creamer. So there you go. We have the Frito-Lay Simply Snacks and the Popcorn or Snacks for $3.50 per bag. You have, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to say this, some sort of organic drink. I'm not even going to attempt that. Somebody help me out there. That is going to be $2.69. I don't think I'll buy it. If I can't say it, I'm not gonna buy it. Just seriously. That's probably not true because there's lots of things I think I'm saying correctly that I can't say correctly, and I buy them all the time. Saffron Road entrees are going to be buy one, get one free. We have Nellie's free range eggs, 12 count, and then Late July organic tortilla chips. These will be $4.99. And then we have the Simple Truth organic lunch meat for $5.79. And let's go down here to check out the home health and more section. This is including the Allegra or Claritin allergy tablets for $19.99. It's for a 30 count. And then we have the CeraVe shampoo or conditioner. These are going to be $8.99. We have the Imco Beauty Skincare Cosmetics. They're going to be 30% off of whatever their original price is. So that's, if this is a product that you use, you can get a bit of savings there. CeraVe blemish patches are going to be $7.99, and it's a 22 count. And by the way, have you noticed like this little star blemish pouch or things the kids wear on their face all the time? They're supposed to be a cute way to cover your zits. I don't know. What are your thoughts on those? I guess to me, it's like, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I think they're weird. That's my personal feelings. Do what you do you. I just think it's weird to have like star stickers on your face. But when you're like a teenager, I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, Premier Protein Shakes are going to be $9.99. And then we have the Energizer Max batteries, AA or AAA 4 count for $4.99. All right, there you go. All right, we are into full swing back to school here in the Gatewood household. So if you are packing lunches, this might be the place to check this out. So we have the Kroger deli style lunch meat for $4.50 each. We have the Bluey apples. For some reason, it makes them better than regular apples for $3.99. It is a 3-pound bag, so that's not terrible. Baby Bell mini cheeses and Sunny D Punch 18 pack are going to be $5.99. You have the Capri Sun 10 count or the Kroger fruit bowls for $2.50 each. Liquid IV 6 counts, $8.99. And if you need lunch bags or water bottles, we have these for $14.99, and they are pretty cute. Manna Jolt bottle as well, 50 ounce will be $14.99. All right, let's go down here. We have the sizzling savings on pork. This includes the boneless center cut pork chops for $10. You get 10 of them for $10. I buy these all the time. I actually just ate them the other night. So that's, I don't know. You get 10 of them for $10. Not a bad deal. Kroger cooked in bag marinated ribs are $3.99 per pound. And then we have the Hormel pepperonis for buy one, get one free. I love buy one, get one free deals just because they're automatically 50% off. But still, you still want to compare them to like the Kroger brands to see if that's a good savings. But there you go. All right, let's scoot down here. We have the Bloomhouse dozen roses for $8. So if you need some roses, there you go. Have you messed up today? Gentlemen, you need to get your wife some roses. $8. It's a steal. All right, moving on to the next section of the ad, the fresh cut fruit bowls. In the sneak peeks, they never have the price, but in this, they have the price. So $5 here. Bloomhouse Sunset Hue Bouquet is going to be $9.99. The roses are a better deal, though. Seriously. And then the large Pit Haas avocados or mangoes are going to be $2 each. Kroger salad kits for one is 3 for $11 or $3.67 each. Raspberries or blueberries blackberries, 6 ounce will be $2.79. And then zucchini or yellow squash are $1.49 per pound. It does say it's a local deal, so check yours for probably a little bit different of a deal there. Guaranteed fresh section here includes Shady Brook Farm 93% lean ground turkey. It's going to be $4.49, and then we have the seasoned chicken leg quarters for $1.49 per pound. Wild caught lobster tail 2 for $12 or $6 each. Kroger side dishes are going to be just $3, and then we have the Kroger's boneless, skinless chicken breast, 3 pounds, or chicken tenderloins, 2.5 pounds, or the chicken breast cutlets, 2.5 pounds for $9.99. Maury's cod, flounder, or salmon fillets for $6.99. And then continuing on, the deli and bakery section here. So the blueberry muffins are $5 for 4 count, and that says other varieties included. So if you're not a blueberry fan, you can get something else. Private selection sliced meat is going to be $5.49. And then we do have the Home Chef classic seasoned fresh roasted chicken, fully cooked. 2 pounds, $7.99. You buy one of those. You can also get a Pepsi 6-pack of the minis completely free. Also take note on Thursdays, the chicken are $6. That is their daily deal. And then it looks like you could still get the free minis. So that's a pretty good deal for you there. They did raise it $1. It used to be $5 deal. Now it's $6. All right, the next section here is the bottles and brews section. Like always, I don't read these to you. Feel free to take a short and gander at them. You can go directly to Kroger.com and look up the ad yourself, which, by the way, I was laying in bed this morning before I got up to do this ad preview, and I was looking at the ad or trying to find the ad on my phone in the app, and I couldn't find it. So it used to be in there, and now I couldn't find it. So let me know in the comments if anybody knows where to look in the ad or in the app. If I've just am dumb now, or they've taken it out. You can only see it online. Just curious about that, which makes sense why many of you watch me instead of getting on your app and just looking at it yourself. You don't want to do that. Get on the computer, so you want to just look at it on your phone. There you go. All right, next section here is some school supplies. So I know some of you are still not back in school. Probably very few people that are not back in school. A lot of people started this week or last week. I know some people, like I never started back to school till after Labor Day weekend. So it was always the beginning of September. I never started in August, which is very interesting. Now I had band camp all through the month of August. I was still at school, but so it's always weird for my kids to start back in the middle of August to me, but there you go. But we also, when I got out of school, it was always like the middle of June. It was like June 10th, I think, is the day I graduated when I was in high school. So, yeah, it just is what it is. Anyway, my kids get out in May, so there you go. If you need any Crayola products, it looks like a bunch of them are $1. Of course, crayons will be 50 cents, which they do have crayons there. If you're paying $1 for crayons, that's too expensive. They should be 50 cents. And if you need your back to school list, you can look it up on Kroger.com as well. There's also probably the link in the marketplace part of the ad too. All right, let's check out some of the deals. The Top Flight of one subject notebooks, college or wide rule 70 sheets are 39 cents. Like I said, there's the Crayola crayons, 50 cents. Do not pay more than that. We have the Elmer's school glue as well as the Papermate Pink Pearl Erasers 3-pack for 59 cents. And with the Top Flight composition books for just $1. And of course, it wouldn't be back to school without candy, guys. So we have the Icebreakers gum, 40 count for $3.79. We have the Kinder Joy eggs for $1.99. You have the Nerd Sweet Tarts trolley candy for $3.99. And you have the Hide Chew candy for $5.99. And keep going. Sorry, I'm a little slow on this. We have the Mars party size candy for $9.99. You have the Haribo gummy candy for $1.99, and the Hot Tamales or Mike and Ike candy. These are like the theater boxes for $1.25 each. So let's move into the marketplace part of the Kroger ad. I know not all Krogers have marketplaces, but those of you that do, this will be for you. And then those of you that don't, you'll still have some of these deals. For instance, school supply deals will still be going on. You'll either find them in your seasonal section, or if they've already moved it to Halloween, which I think some have. I think ours actually have. And then you go over to like the office supply section, and you'll find, the Crayola, different items there, colored pencils. I don't know if watercolors would be there, but like some of those items will be there for $2.99. The ELO 10-piece food storage set or 2-pack of water bottles will be $14.99. We have the Elmer's glue, 59 cents. Again, that would be in the, office supply section there. And then crayons will also be in the office supply section for 50 cents. Other things that are included here are the Elmer's 3-pack of purple glue sticks, $1. Not a bad price there. And then we have the dry erase practice boards for $1.49. And then the Westcott 2-pack kids blunt tip scissors for just $1. And that's a 2-pack. So you get 2 scissors there. So that's pretty good. And the regularly priced $1.79. So you get a nice bit of savings there. So if you are needing any last minute school supplies, definitely check, see if you have any left in your seasonal section. But if they've already started cleaning that out, just head over to, like I said, the office supply section, and you'll find most of these deals there. All right, so for back to school, it looks like they're offering a pickup or delivery only 10 when you spend 50 digital coupon. So that's going to be interesting. That could be a great way to pair some really good deals. As long as you don't have any kind of rebates like Ibotta or Fetch to submit to, and you don't need a receipt, this could be a really good opportunity for you, especially if you're a Boost member. Getting 10 off of 50, stack some really good deals together and put it together. So that's cool. Look for that coupon to come out on Wednesday. Like I said, back to school lists are available to not download, but if you scan that code right there with your phone, you can find your school and the supplies you need. We've been doing this for a couple weeks. So there you go. And only if your school has a supply list out on the internet somewhere will it be there. Like my kids' schools do not have supply lists, but the middle school the older 2 used to go to does have a supply list, so it's there online. I would just find that funny. So anyway, there you go. And honestly, I have bought 0 school supplies this year. I take that back. I did buy 1 box of crayons because of the Ibotta rebates that were going on. So I did buy 1 box of 50-cent crayons, and I got 25 cents back from Ibotta. And that's the only reason why I bought it, because I knew we'd use them at some point in time. But I have bought nothing else. It's very, very interesting. So there you go. All right, next part of the section here, again, more things you can use as back to school or just to get new stuff for your lunch to go to work. So Manna 20-ounce Sierra tumblers are going to be $14.99. Manna 50-ounce glass bento boxes are going to be $9.99. Instapots, 7.5 quart, $79.99, regularly priced at $89.99, so $10 savings there. And then we have the Core kitchen gadgets for $5.99. The Black & Decker Power Crush blender for $39.99, saving $5. And then an espresso Vertio Next Vertio, $125.99, regularly priced $179.99. So that seemed expensive, but you are saving $54. So there you go. All right, we definitely need some games in our life, right? You laugh, you're out, code names, and you can't say I just said Oh, that's funny. 1999. I did not plan that, so that was kind of funny. I have played code names before. I can't remember how to play it. It's been a very long time, but I remember really liking that game. So that's my recommendation for you. And we have the Stow and Go activity sets here for $4.99. And then let's scoot on down. Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza or Moose Match Mayhem for $9.99. Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. Then we have the Everyday Living bath towels for $4.99, regularly priced anywhere from $5 to $7.99. We have the Everyday Living Standard Microfiber Bed Pillow for $5.99, and then you have the Mega Bloks First Builders Little Vehicle for $10.99. So there you go. All right, in the clothing section, we have the Wallflower apparel, juniors or girl sizes. These are going to be 30% off, so $12.60 to $38.50, depending on what you happen to get. Dip sweaters are going to be $21.99, regularly priced at $38. We have the licensed graphic tees at $9.99, regularly priced at $15. And then we have free $10 Carhartt Bucks coupon when you spend $59.99 or more on Carhartt gear. So as you can see there, it's $19.99 to $59.99 for those items. We have the Blowfish casual shoes, 30% off, anywhere from $31.50 to $38.50. And then the Hanes socks, buy one, get one 50% off. So they are regularly priced, it says $13 to $22. So think about that. They're men's, women's, and kids sizes. And then the last thing that we have before the end of this ad preview is that we have apparel that is clearanced and you can save up to 70% off. Now that could vary from store to store, so definitely double check your store. But and again, it'll vary on what's available to your store. So if you have a very big giant marketplace with lots of clothes, you might have lots of items. If you have a smaller marketplace, maybe there's not a lot there to grab. The only time I ever buy clothes from Kroger is when it's like really super cheap, like 90% off, and there's just some decent deals there, but I regularly do. I have not had good experience with Kroger clothing myself, but that doesn't mean that they're not great for other people. So anyway, there you go. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you saw in particular that you liked. Of course, are you ready for this mega sale? So let's just make that our final question. Are you guys ready for the mega sale? Anything that you're hoping is on mega sale, leave that as a comment as well. And I will be looking for those items for you to do matchups for if there's something particular you're looking for. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Let's get ready for tomorrow with the new mega sale and all the matchups that we're going to find. So have a wonderful day, and I'll be back with you with more deals later. Bye, guys.